All right, hello and welcome, folks. It is Radio Reflex. Of course, it's me, a right time Kinderdine, here as always with Alan. Alan, how are you doing on this fine birthday celebration of Flesh and Blood?
Well, I don't know. We've been in lockdown so long, and I'm really missing the studio. I'd really like if we could be celebrating this now with the team. So I suppose it's a little bit sad, but the thing that has buoyed me up today, of course, is lots of other people celebrating it. Uh, and it's cool. I think I saw somebody somewhere doing like a 12-hour. They did a 12-hour FaB marathon to celebrate the second year. And I know Louis on Kitchen Table is doing a big celebration. I think he's opening one box of everything as part of his celebration. So while we in the studio can't really do a celebration, I'm pretty happy other people are doing it for us. And I'm obviously hanging out for when we can get back to the studio.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that lockdown is been a little bit harder this time around. I think just because having had such a long time of not being in lockdown and then going back into lockdown is here in Auckland has been a little bit of a kick in the guts. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to celebrate.
Yeah.
What a great 2 years. I mean, can you imagine what this 2 years could have been like? Most of this 2 years we've been in a pandemic. like I'm not gonna lie. We've done Flesh and Blood has done amazingly well with the hand it was dealt. The fact that going into just after Arcane Rising getting released, and we went into lockdown here in New Zealand for the first time. Been in and out of lockdown here. I know a lot of countries that support the game have also been in and out of lockdown in this 2 year period. And what an amazing, what an amazing thing that we're still here. There's some other card games that didn't make it through the pandemic. So first off, congrats to everyone who's still here. It's been a great ride so far, and I'm really looking forward to the next couple of years out of a pandemic to see exactly how cool it could be.
Well, I'm just trying to think how different my life would be if I wasn't on the team, if FaB wasn't around, if James had just decided to run a normal business, hadn't decided to, stake his entire future of himself, his family, and everyone on, trying to build a card game in the middle of nowhere, in New Zealand. So yeah, it's and what if James hadn't asked me on board? I mean, I don't know, the last 2 years for me would have been very different. And yeah, I'm so glad that I did get the opportunity to be on board. Yeah, it's what's that phrase? Fantasy booking. I'm not sure how I would fantasy book my life without Flesh and Blood. It's crazy to think of. But yeah, and just so many people we know now, so many relationships, so many good times. Some good times that will never be mentioned. Post New Zealand Nationals after party.
Wouldn't know anything about that myself.
No, I left at a reasonable hour, but it's what happens at Nationals stays at Nationals.
I was driving back in my coffee van. I never got to be there. But it has been an exciting time. 2 years. We've seen 5 sets. That's pretty cool. Four draftable sets, one supplementary set. A truck ton of characters have sprung forth from Wraith, and more to come, no doubt. And that's part of what we're going to do today to celebrate the 2 year anniversary. We thought, we talk about FaB quite a bit, but you really see us
talk about
playing
FaB a lot.
You really see us playing online that much. So we're gonna do something to celebrate. Here we're gonna be doing some sealed. Now I see that you have Welcome to Wraith sitting there in front of you.
Yes. Well, I when you came up with this idea, Ian, my original idea is I was going to get some Monarch, because Monarch is a set that's very close to my heart because me and Ian, I'm not claiming any design on that set, but we got to do a lot of testing for that set, mainly in the draft portion of it during the very first lockdown when we dropped to level 3, and we could me and Ian got to go like one Friday to the studio and draft. So I was all in for Monarch, but unfortunately I think the store I went to, the shopkeep misheard me, and he only gave me 5 packs of Monarch. And when I realized that, I was like, oh, I've only got 5 packs of Monarch, might as well open these 5 and just buy 6 more. But the store I went to then yesterday to get some Monarch, we were all out because apparently somebody had brought up all their Monarch Unlimited the night before. Not naming any names, Newson, but they only had Welcome to Wraith. But at the same time, Welcome to Wraith is where we started, and also that's probably the last time I was any good at limited formats, was Welcome to Wraith.
Alrighty, so I did manage to get a sealed set of all 4 sets. So what I'm going to do, being that I'm pretty well known as a brute player, I'm pretty well known for rolling a d6 in game. So I'm gonna let the d6 decide. We're gonna roll the dice and decide which packs we're gonna go. So we're gonna go, obviously, Welcome to Wraith 1, Arcane Rising 2, Monarch 3, Tales of Aria 4. Now, 5 a reroll, 6 player's choice. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds good. Ian's not mentioning the other option I came up with, but I did suggest that we roll, and whatever the roll is how many packs you get to use to build your sealed pool, and the rest has to be cracked baubles. But Ian did some tests, and 2-pack sealed what cracked baubles didn't entice him. So yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna do this, and so people don't think I'm doing this dishonestly. We're gonna bring out the dice tower, dropping it down. Let's see what we're gonna get. It is 4, so it is gonna be the OG Welcome to Wraith versus Tales of Aria, the new set. Oh. So this should be very interesting.
Well, this is good because I didn't choose Tales because I haven't had I've cracked a lot of packs of Tales, but I have no limited experience in Tales because we've been in lockdown. So
yeah,
that was my good choice.
I haven't had any limited experience with Tales either. So this should be interesting. Alrighty.
All right, shall we? When you're ready, Ian, let's crack some packs.
Yeah. So we're gonna crack some packs and talk while we go. If you're in the chat, the chat is live. So if you've got any questions or anything you want to add to how you felt about the first 2 years, let us know. But let's get into it.
Forgive me for my angle. Ian has a better angle, but unfortunately I don't have a tripod so this my webcam is kind of half attached to my laptop at the moment. So forgive me. Right. Ian's got the better view. Oh, I've got a quicken.
Nice. I've got the embodiment of lightning, embodiment of earth double. So we're starting with Rune Blade.
I'm already happy because look, I've got 2. I've got a red sync and red scar. That's already good. Let's have a look now. So I'm going. Sorry, I'll just try and pick out the.
Absolutely. Pick out what you think is
yellow scar.
What you think is tasty.
And this pack seems to be blackout kick, yellow Flusterfist. What did you get here?
So majestic. Nice. Straight off the bat. So that is a majestic blossoming Spellblade, which is very nice. A lovely foil bolt and shot, which I'm a big fan of, and I have the Honing Hood there. So that's not a bad first pack.
Well, I mean, what Gusway blue, and I've got a yellow open the center. No beginnings of chain so far, but still. And what foil did? Where's my foil? Oh no, so my foil was the Flusterfist. So I'm going to pull the ninja card straight away because I'm feeling it. Let's do the Katsu pack. Oh, here we go. Got my harmonized Kodachi.
Nice.
Oh, Razor. Blue Flick Flack. There's my 0 cost. Foil is Nature's Path Pilgrimage. And there's a Surging Strike. So,
oh wow,
there is a Savage Swing.
That's and not bad.
Here. There is a Nimblism. I'm not sure that would make it in. I'll leave a Nimblism. I got Nimble. Oh, well, I did go to a blue Nimblism because that's pretty good for my Kodachis.
So my reason that were Flash and Summoning Summerwood Shelter. So interesting. That's Earth and Lightning. So we may be playing. We may be looking at playing Briar. With how we're going so far.
All right. Well, I've got a Pounding Gale here. A red Sigil. Another red Whelming Gust Wave. And a yellow surging strike. So I might just be all in the ninja track. I'm gonna have to review this, but like being able to play ninja and sealed is just it's just a bit of a dream, really.
I got the Evergreen, which is an Earth action. We've got the Sigil of Suffering. Again, more good Runeblade stuff. Ooh, lovely foil overflex though. That's 3 overflexes. But we've got equipment wise, we're doing pretty well as well, which is good. Again, that is one of the interesting things about Tales of Aria is that you don't necessarily get an equipment in every pack because the amulets will also can also take up an equipment slot. So so it is interesting that you don't always get a full kit out of equipment, which is cool.
Well, I was happy to get this Iron Rot. So I'm going to keep that. And this pack, I finally got my first start of a chain with a blue head jab. I'm definitely going to play this red Wounding Blow because that's great. And there's a red drone. So say no more.
Oh, there you go. A little action of you can play it. I got Ice Fang there. Ooh, look at this! Another majestic Runeblade Majestic Sting of Sorcery. Man, we may be playing Runeblade here. This could very well be a hard day for you. Now see there we are. No equipment, but Amulet of Ice in this thing. I might even be nice and just say you're allowed to have one piece of Null.
I don't know. I've got a blue Wounding Bow, a red Unmovable. I've got some gauntlets, so that's great to have 2 pieces of equipment. I've got another red drone. I've got another Flick Flack, and add to that a foil Whelming Gust Wave. It's only blue, and a yellow Surging Strike. So I think like I've only got 1 pack left. How many packs? You got 1 pack left too?
I've got. I'm in my second to last one now, and then.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Sure, I'm putting these in the right part.
Well, Red Scar. Oh, I've got a Helm of Eisen's Peak, which is beautiful, but I can't play obviously.
Ooh, got a lovely lightning press. That's always nice.
I'm all drones, Ian. I'm all red drones apparently.
Oh, nice. And I got snapshot there. Oh man, these packs are on fire. Check that out.
What do you get?
Foil Endless Winter. Awesome.
Ian, open a foil. Open up a Cold War New Horizons so you can trade it to me.
Then we have Code of Frost, Arcane Shockwave, Dazzling Crescendo, Stir of the Wildwood, Entangled, and Chilling Iceberg. All right, last pack. Let's see if we can get some last pack magic here.
I'm way ahead of you, so I'm gonna start building.
You can start building, yeah. So we're both big fans of Sealed. How do you think Sealed has evolved over the 4 sets?
I'm not sure. I mean, see, because I haven't had just like enough experience. Like its draft is a big one, but I feel like I haven't got a chance to really draft.
These packs are on fire. Pulse of Candlehold.
Wait, is that a cold foil one?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not a cold foil one. But it is Earth. It is Earth Lightning. So I feel like I'm gonna. Oh man. to play Runeblade. Then we've got Sucklifts as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Alan. It is. It's going to be Runeblade. It's going to be Runeblade.
That's fine, Ian. I'm gonna go. I'm all in on. I wish I had more than one flick, but that's fine. I think my strategy is just going to be just running out a bunch of attack, going Kadachi attack. To be honest, and if I can go Surging Strike into a Whelming Gust Wave, all the better. Ready to go through this. But yeah, how the sealed, like Welcome to Wraith was pretty balanced. Probably the thing is like Ninja was the hardest to build. If you didn't understand Ninja, like I know one of the things is people are like, oh, you don't have the lines, but I remember like for example Jason just running Control Ninja and sealed and being undefeated and almost went undefeated in the event. Just because there's like I'm just going to control. I'm just going to Kadachi lock people and go for the long game. So I think people kind of look at the Ninja incorrectly, but I suppose that's Jason. He's smarter than the average bear. But I think Arcane Rising did have the issue that if you were in Dash and you I'm trying to remember what the name of the card is that gives you the extra the go again on your pistol.
The chamber.
Yeah, the chamber could be pretty powerful. Like I know I had that in draft and it was ridiculous. It just won so many games. But yeah, I really haven't had a chance. Like we did all that Monarch testing, but I got very I didn't get any Monarch drafts in as a problem.
Yeah, it was it was a little unfortunate. We just with the way timing went and stuff. We haven't. I mean, I've had a chance to play a bit more than you have. Being a single man without a family, so I can get out to a few more gaming events than you can. But yeah, no, it's been interesting. I really liked how it has evolved, sealed, but definitely draft. Like I really enjoyed the draft portion of all the sets so far, and it's really like Arcane Rising was really interesting. I really liked how there were very different strategies in drafting, and quite often, if you took the risk to play a lesser favored hero, you could actually quite often win drafts. Like I went 3-0 in a draft that you were in fact, because I went with Azalea and three other people went from Mechanologist on the table, and I ended up with like 9 Sikkim shots and just rolled over everyone. That was amazing. So I do like the risk v reward of drafting with the sets, and I'm really looking forward to actually getting out and drafting some of the Tales of Aria set, which is going to be pretty exciting. Speaking of which, the next season of Skirmish is going to be fairly draft heavy. I hear.
It is, yeah. Lots of stores are going to have the opportunity to run draft events, so that's going to be really interesting. I mean, it's really the first time we've ever done something like this. So, one of the big shout out to the Gem team for getting Gem into the state where now we can do like multiple pods and you can run through like multiple rounds. It's going to be really exciting because I don't think any other company has done like a big, like draft events are obviously part of, have been part of various like pro tours and stuff like that, but being able to run bigger draft events in stores is going to be really exciting. All right, well, yeah, I think I've got my Ninja almost ready. Ian, how are you looking?
Yeah, I'm looking pretty good. I'm just trying to balance up my my Earth v Lightnings and see where we go.
I'm running 32 cards. Oh, And also, I just realized I do need to go and find. I do need to go find another Kadachi and a Katsu somewhere, since none of my. But I'm sure I have some. I'm pretty sure I de-sleeved my last skirmish deck that I built when I built Katsu in a field of Iras, and didn't really go that well. To be honest with you, for some reason. Didn't seem, but yeah, I'm happy with this. I've got a nice set of equipment. I've got a Hope Merchant's Hood here. I might have to just confine my play space a little. I've got this hardened cross strap. I've got legs, bow, and gauntlet of iron rot. So, and I've got the sweet new plastic, new game mat from that I got sent from Fantastic Realms over in Alaska. So I'm pretty happy about that. It's got one of my favorite artists at the moment, Odd Thing. Check him out on Etsy. He's very super cool. He's got some great play mats, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this coming out as a sticker as well sometime in the future. All right, I'm just going to go find some tokens. 1 second.
Alrighty. So yeah, as we said, we're playing some Sealed tonight. We haven't had a chance to play much Sealed with the new set, so we are looking forward to this. Definitely fun. So as we said, if you just joined us, Alan is playing Welcome to Wraith. I am playing the new set, so it is pretty. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how first set goes against fourth set. We've got a few comments from watchers. There we are. Lynette's joining us. Thanks for that. Lynette just sent me a really cool photo of her Voltaire, which I'm looking forward to seeing when the cosplay is all ready to go, which should be cool. Kale, Arcane Rising lacking interaction. There we are. Always with the knowledge, that me and Alan lack from Kale there. Thanks for joining us, Kale.
Well, it is a very different format, Arcane Rising.
Yeah. Red Zone Rogue asking how our seal pulls were. Well, let me just have a quick show of you. I got a Pulse of Candlehold, Sigil of Suffering. I've got a Sting of Sorcery. I also got where was it? The other Majestic that I got was the Blossoming Spellblade. So I'm feeling pretty good. Alan's playing a set with no rune chance, so we'll see how that goes for him.
No, we're going pedal to the metal. Oh, I'll just show you. I have my sweet little I'm not sure what you call it, card cozy that I've just picked up. It's actually a metal card cozy. So I think these are guys down from Wellington, Arcane Armor, that do these. So I brought a couple off them, and it's basically like giving a metal frame to your. Well, in this case, it's my hero card. Probably should get them to do something more ninja-y for a back card for me sometime. But yeah, let's play that. Oh, that looks good.
Also, I managed to get almost a full set of unfortunately, my chess piece was frost, so I can't use that. Wow. But not bad.
That's right. You got the suede, the beautiful suede boots. I must admit that's like one of my favorite common cold foil.
Okay, I was like,
how's your beard? I haven't.
It's good to see you lads growing out those beards in lockdown. Yeah, they are coming in nicely. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, mine's. Look at all that white. Look, you see. You've got some grey in yours, Ian.
Yeah. A little less than the beginning of lockdown, thanks to some hair dye, but.
Yeah. No, I am. No, I am actually. I'm actually. Well, I wanted to grow the beard, and I wanted to see how far I can grow it, because previously sometimes I've just got a bit sick of it, and then cut it off. But I'm actually aiming
for the Oldham
to do. No. I'm actually trying to go for some Tommaso Ciampa cosplay. The current
there we are. There we are. The first wrestling reference of the podcast.
Yeah. No, because Tommaso Ciampa is B's favorite wrestler. She just thinks he's great. And so it's like, look at this here. As soon as we get back to being at hairdressers, I'm going to get all of us shaved off. So then I can pull off a look. Of course, I don't have the abs or chest that Mr. Ciampa does, but hey, that's fine. I'll do a FaB Tommaso Ciampa. That'll be my cosplay.
Nice.
Hey, and it's Halloween coming up.
Yeah, it is. Hopefully we'll be out of lockdown 3 for Halloween.
Yeah. Here's hoping. I know a bunch of people from FaB community just seeing online that I'm friends with online have been doing their horror rundowns.
Oh, nice.
Hey, B.
I know what you might want to do.
Hi, B.
Ian saying hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, B. You talk up while Ian's still sitting at his deck. What's that?
I know what you should do for Halloween.
What should I be for Halloween?
A character from your card game.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good idea. Yep.
Because you love your card game.
Yeah, B's just saying she loves that I love the card game, so I should be a character from the card game. So maybe Oldham cosplay it is.
Possibly, or the dude off Stonewall Confidence, the innkeeper.
Yeah. That's true. That could be the other one. Yeah, actually, we were talking about just before we got online, talking about our favorite arts from like Welcome to Wraith, and I was saying that there's a lot of stunning pieces in Welcome to Wraith, Enlightened Strikes, Tunic, just to name a few. But my actual favorite card, and one that I know some people don't like the art on at all, but is a personal favorite. Like I was looking at the unlimited version, and I was like, oh, gotta keep that unlimited version of it. Was Last Ditch Effort.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I'm not a huge fan of that artwork myself, but I do see that it's reminiscent of artwork from another card game that you like that I don't. So I feel like there may be a little consideration in that. But I mean, I have to say I still remember my first sealed pull. I was lucky enough to pull a foil Enlightened Strike, and the artwork on that was amazing. I of course traded it away the same day. Admittedly, I traded it away for 2 non-foil E-Strikes because I was like, these are going to be very playable cards. So at the time, I was like, I need a play set more than I need a foil card. But the mistakes we have made along the way with trades and stuff. I'm sure there's a few other people who are watching along at home that may have traded off some cards, early on that they wish that held on to. But no, very interesting, very interesting. All right, so I am not going to be able to play the Ranger Hood. I'm not going to be able to play the chest. I do have Sutcliffe's Boosts and Crackerjacks. I also have Runaways, but I think
you got to go for the Sutcliffe's.
Yeah, we go for the Sutcliffe's.
Beautiful boots. And on principle. And
I just want to also point out my lovely playmat. This is the first ever FaB playmat I ever owned. I got it predates the game coming out. I got this December 2018. I was lucky enough to be visited by James. James knows that my friends and I have a tradition, Christmas Eve drinks tradition, and like he came down with this and a very nice handwritten Christmas card, and my first FaB card, which was an artist proof Iron Rot Help. And sort of like next year we're going to be dropping this game, and we just want to give you a heads up and stuff. And I was very excited to see just this, and the card that he gave me didn't, being classic James, didn't give me any spoilers of anything else that was to come. So had to wait until August the following year to see Ira, and then October to see Welcome to Wraith. But yeah, it was definitely worth the wait. Really, really. I mean, this game. I mean, I don't know about you, Alan, but I mean, I know you're a big collector of cards, but like I actually hadn't played a trading card game in probably 5 to 10 years before FaB came around. I had sort of I'd fallen away from trading card games and sort of moved into the sort of living card game / board game arena, just purely because I didn't have the time or inclination to play a trading card game. But sort of Flesh and Blood really reignited that passion for me, and yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, you worked for the company. I worked for the company for a while before lockdown and first lockdown and stuff. So we are a little bit more biased than maybe your
but I mean,
average punters.
I wasn't really playing much in the way of collectible cards. I mean, I was still collecting a lot of cards, to be honest with you, but actual playing was something that I really did. So, and yeah, at the moment, unfortunately, I'm not getting able to play in either, but that's because of different circumstances. But yeah, it did, and you know, I also love collecting FaB as well. I've just I've just got my foil folder together for. Getting my foil folder together for Tails. I've just finished my foils Monarch folder, which is like one of everything in foil, and I've actually just I've got to find a couple of cards in my bulk to finish off my non-foil of Monarch, and I think Tails. I'm just like waiting on free foil, so I enjoy. I mean, at the moment, I just have to enjoy collecting FaB, but I mean, I really do. So. I love first edition product. Like I opened a fair number of first edition boxes and cases, and yeah, I just opened them. I have no first edition saved up. I just cracked it all. Yeah, I just can't. I can't leave a first edition pack unopened. So yeah.
Alrighty, here we go.
Right. You want to roll some kind of random number generator to see who goes first?
So do you want odds or evens?
I'll take odds.
It is evens.
Your choice.
I think I want to go first.
All right. So, God, Ian, this is actually the first game I've played in months. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So, drawing 4 cards. That's what we do.
That's right. Four cards to begin with.
Cards.
All righty.
4 cards. Cool. 4 cards, eh? All right.
4 solid cards. All right. What a way to start. We're gonna rock on out. Start it with a ball lightning. So whenever a lightning or an elemental action card would deal damage this combat chain, instead it deals that much damage +1. It's coming at you for 3, and it has go again.
What do I want to do here? I don't want to throw away cards. I like my hand. But I
just not block.
Yeah, I could do that, but then somewhere, and Chris would be saying, "You idiot." All right, I'm gonna pop down this Whelming Gust Wave and block for 3.
Alrighty. I am going to then I'm going to see if I can't push a little damage through. I'm just going to pitch red, pitch yellow, come at you with a red Autumn's Touch for 7.
Ooh, that is pretty big. That's just flat out. What do I do here? I do not want to get rid of this card. I'll block 5.
Alrighty, so you're going to take 2?
Yep.
All right, go to 18. And you're going to take 3 because of Ball Lightning does the extra 1.
So it does. All right.
Oh no, it doesn't, because Autumn's Touch is not elemental. It's action. It's an earth action as opposed to elemental, and it's not lighting. So that was a little bit of a misplay. But because one of my whenever an attack action card you control deals damage to an opposing hero, create embodiment of earth token. So creating
what does embodiment do?
So that's non-attack action cards you control have +1 while defending. So
okay, all right,
that'll go away at the end of the turn. So I'm going to pitch. I'm going to put my pitch at the bottom, draw up, and pass to you.
All right. So I'm gonna pitch this foil whelming gust wave, and I'm gonna Kadachi you.
What'd you say? First time actually seen Alan play. Yeah. Kadachi.
Well, you also got to remember who won the last 3 seasons of our podcast as well. All right, so Kadachi.
I am going to take one.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to Kadachi you again.
I'll take one. That's fine.
And I'm going to Arsenal and recycle and draw up.
Alrighty.
Over to you.
All right, so that embodiment token use.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, different game. Alrighty. So,
are you thinking about Super Show there, Ian?
No, I was thinking about something else that we probably shouldn't mention on this channel. All right. Great to see some games going on. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not going to learn any high end skills here. Just two guys having some fun with some cards. Alrighty. What are we gonna start off with? Alrighty, so we're gonna lead out by pitching blue to play So Tomorrow. Put target earth or elemental action card with a cost of 0 or greater from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck, and then banish that. So I'm gonna recycle that Autumn's Touch. Nice thing. That is gonna banish Soul of Tomorrow, but I have played a non-attack action this turn.
I'm hoping all these cards actually do what Ian says they do. I mean, yeah, I'm just not up with the set.
Alrighty. And then I'm just actually gonna attack with Rosetta Thorn. Once per turn action attack. Whenever you attack with Rosetta Thorn, if you have played an attack action card, which I haven't, and a non-attack action, I would do 2 arcane. So this is just coming in for 2 at the moment.
Okay, let's think about this. I'm going to throw down this red Nimblism to block it.
Alrighty. That's all blocked. I'm going to Arsenal and pass. Again, this is my first time playing Tales of Aria Sealed. So, yeah, I mean, there's probably a few people going, what's this guy doing? But, yeah. Alrighty. What have you got for me? Kadachi?
I'm thinking. All right, here's a blue flick flack. Where's Kadachi?
Sure, I'll take one.
All right. Where's Kadachi?
I'll take one.
Oh, maybe I should do it like the pros do it. Have Kadachis both in the same size. Pros. So pitch this blue flock of feather walkers. And let's drone you for 6.
Oof, drone for 6. That is.
Yeah, and I will not make the mistake like that last time I played drone against you. I will put it in at the bottom of my deck instead of shuffling it in. That is a mistake I have made.
What do we want to do? We'll block 3 here and take 3.
Oh, all right. So, so drone will go to the graveyard. So we'll put it at the bottom, and then I will just finish my turn. Put these at the bottom of the well. So you now know I'm going to drone third up, third from bottom. Draw my 4 cards, and over to you.
Alrighty. I'm gonna start by playing Weave Earth.
Okay.
So my next Earth or Elemental attack action card I play this turn gains +3. If it is fused, it gains a +4 instead.
Okay.
I'm then gonna pitch a Ball Lightning to play Evergreen from my arsenal. Evergreen is an Earth action, so it will get +3. If Evergreen is played from your arsenal, put it on the bottom of your deck when the combat chain closes.
Okay, so what damage am I looking at here? And does it have go again?
You're looking at 9. 9 with no go again.
Okay.
Although I could give it go again with Sutcliffe's boots.
How many cards you got in hand?
I only have 1 card in hand.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to block with my Iron Rots. So you said it was 9, didn't you?
That is correct, yeah.
Okay, go to reactions.
No reactions from me.
Okay, I'm going to sink below. I suppose I should explain it, but I feel like everyone knows. But I am going to, you may, blocking for 4, and you may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. So, question is, do I want to do that? I'm not going to use the ability.
All right.
So taking 3 because I've got no more tricks.
All right. 1, 2, 3. And that will make an embodiment of Earth. I will arsenal and pass.
All right, so let's hope that taking all that damage makes some sense. Okay, so
over the 2 years, who's your favorite character over the 2 years? Give me your favorite young character and your favorite adult character.
I don't know. The problem is, like, my favorite young character is the one that everybody, because, like, I don't know, maybe it's part of that, you want your own young character, but good old Ira. It's just because Ira's become so villainous to a lot of people, and also taken a lot of people to wins at events and stuff like that. So I still feels like I love Ira, but I suppose Bouncer would be young Viscera. It's just like I like the Viscera adult art better than I like the young art, but like Ira's just like one of my favorite pieces of art, and yeah, I got a lot of love for Ira. I suppose actually my favorite young hero is B, Eager Adventurer, is the other one. But I am looking. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I suppose it's like Ira and Viscera, my two favorites. I'm actually kind of excited. Fortunately, Duskblade didn't get banned and Blitz, so I really want to run Viscerai with Duskblade. I know probably most people run Viscerai with one of the other Rune Blades, but I think good old Viscerai deserves some love. All right, let's stop pontificating. I am going to destroy my Hardened Kostrap, so my next attack action I play this turn costs 2 less. Then I'm going to run out with a Surging Strike for 5, which costs me 0 because of this Kostrap, and is just it is 5 power. Go again.
And you got 2 cards in hand?
I have 3 cards in hand.
You got 3 cards in hand. Oof.
Yeah, good old Hardened Kostrap.
All right. All right. I am going to block. All right. Nice. I'm going to block for 6 because this embodiment of Earth gives my non-attack action cards you control have +1 defense while defending. So that's 2 non-attack action cards blocking for 6.
All right, so they block for 6. That's fine. Then I'm going to follow it with a Whelming Gustway blue, but because Surging Strike was the last attack in this combat chain, it is +1, go again, and if it hits, draw a card.
All right. So how much was it you saying? Coming in for
it's 2. Coming in for 2. 2, but go again.
Yeah, I'll block 2. I'll block 2.
Sensible. Okay.
Because I don't think you pulled a Mikichi's release, so I don't have to worry about a full combo line.
All right. Well, here's me thinking. What do I do now? All right. So I'm going to pitch this head jab, and I'm going to Kodachi you.
Sure, I'll take 1 Kodachi. That's fine.
Okay, and then I have 2 resources remaining. I'm going to play my second red drone at you.
Oh, big boy plays. All right.
Yep.
I'm just going to block 3. Take 3.
All right, so you took 1 off Kodachi and then 3 off drone.
Yep.
All right, so let me get this right. Drone goes to the bottom, so now you know where 2 of my red drones are.
Yeah, exactly.
These go over here. Kodachi goes back. Head jab. I always like to say recycle. I can't remember what our correct term for it is, actually.
I'm not sure. So I'm just going to draw up and pass back to you.
Okay. So no.
So getting ninja'd out here. The old ninja drone of brutality round.
Yeah. I just think for so long when it came to sealed, and I mean, because draft is different. Because draft you can build chains, and if you're a really good drafter, you can remember what chains you picked up. But for draft, as I said, Jason just said, it's all about those Kodachis. You just play a controlling deck. I don't know if that's really the case here, but hey. Okay. So this is why I put this nimblism here, because it's 0 cost and pitch blue. Let's go harmonize Kodachi at you.
Taking 1.
Let's Kodachi again.
All right, take another one.
Let's spend the last resource I haven't pulled for a Pounding Gale coming in for 5.
Oof, that is big. That is big. What am I going to do here? I'm going to block 5.
I'm going to go to reactions.
Are you going to pummel it? Yeah,
but no, I can't pummel. No, I cannot pummel this. It's 1 cost. Or is it?
No, it's not. It's Pounding Gales too, isn't it?
No, it's 1.
Oh,
that's 1. No, I didn't. I'm going to pitch the Scar, and I'm going to raise a reflex just to get 3 over. Yeah. 3 over at you, Ian.
Yeah, you got me. You got me.
All right. Yep. If only I had another card to do something nasty with, but that's fine. All right. So
Pounding Gale was. Oh no, it's Open the Center. That's 2, isn't it?
Yeah. Open. What is it? Open. Who was it? Did videos for like Pummel Ninja? I think that was something somebody had the idea for, but it's just. I mean, it's awfully surprising, but I don't think it's quite good enough. All right, over to you, man.
All right, I'm going to Crackerjacks. Destroy Crackerjacks. Your next attack action card you play this turn gets +1 and go again.
Yep.
Sorry, go again after that. Not +1 and go again. I'm then going to pitch blue to play Stir of the Wildwood yellow. I'm going to fuse it, showing you break ground.
Yeah.
So So I haven't dealt Arcane this turn, but I have fused it, so it gets +2, so it's going to be 6. So it's coming in for 7.
Coming in for 7. That's not insignificant. Yeah. And what does my turn look like if I don't block?
So yeah, so my favorite young hero from play wise, I would say KO is my favorite hero. I love rolling dice. I love doubling up on those base attacks. I'm all about the brute. But probably surprising, maybe not as surprising as you'd expect. I mean, I'm a huge Rhinar fan, but probably my favorite adult hero to play is still Azalea. I love Azalea. I love the arrows. I love being the underdog, and yeah, just a lot of fun.
Oh, it doesn't mean Azalea can't win, because anybody can win.
Yeah, no, and that is the thing. That is the thing with Azalea, is that you always get tantalizingly close.
All right, Ian. How many resources you got left?
I have 1 resource left, 1 card in hand.
Okay, I'm going to take 7.
All right, taking 7. Oh, sorry. I will. This is an attack reaction. So, oh no, I haven't played a non-attack card. So yeah, no, I can't play that. So that's fine. So I'm just going to Arsenal and pass.
Okay. All right. So on my turn.
But I did, because it did damage. I do make embodiments.
All right. I'm going to pitch a Scar and attack you, Kodachi.
Oh, taking 1.
Attack you, Kodachi.
Oh, can I take 2 here?
And if this was Ira, you'd actually be thinking, "Can I take 2 here?"
I'm gonna block with Sigil of Suffering.
Okay, so does that do me 1 arcane?
So deal 1 arcane damage to attacking hero. If you have dealt arcane damage this turn, Sigil of Suffering gains +1, which I haven't. So
okay, well I can't block that.
Yep.
All right, so then I'm going to pitch this yellow surging strike for another yellow surging strike. So come in for 4.
Come in for 4.
Yeah.
Because I have the embodiment of Earth there, I'm going to use my Pulse of Candle hold to block for 4.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to Arsenal this card. How do I want to recycle those cards? That goes there. I've Arsenaled 1 card, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Over to you.
What are we going to do here? Oh, so tough. Yes, my deck building has suffered a little bit, I think. Yeah.
That's all right, because yeah, that's the I Tails. The thing about new sets also is I always feel like I get a little bit of like card shock, because you got new frames to deal with. It always takes me so long to get used to a new set.
I'm gonna come in with Break Ground for 5. So when you attack with Break Ground, you may put a card from your arsenal on. Put a card from the arsenal on the bottom of your deck if you do draw card.
Okay, so coming in for 5. All right. I'm just thinking what I want to do here. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this Hope Merchant's Hood.
Yep.
To change my hand, and I'm just trying to think if I want to. Yeah, let's go for Whole hole 4. So I'm going to draw 4 new cards.
Alrighty.
Oh, shuffling. Should be shuffling on camera.
So in the 2 years, there's been a lot of stuff, and obviously in your role as OP manager, what are some of the OP highlights from the first 2 years for you?
Oh. I suppose I mean the biggest highlight locally has to be like New Zealand Nationals. I mean, I know we had a calling event with over 200 people, but that first New Zealand Nationals was pretty damn special. But also like internationally, just seeing. I think actually one of the things I've really enjoyed is seeing some of the people kind of rise to the top. There's like American, Canadian, Polish, German players, all these guys that are becoming names over there. Calling Vegas. I mean, there's so much stuff. A lot of my stuff I just deal with the stores. Somebody else deals with like the calling events and nationals now, but. I suppose it's just like every time I see a retailer put up a photo saying, "Yep, we've got a bunch of players. Everyone's having fun." I mean, that's it. All right, so I reshuffled my hand so I can pitch 3 resources. Why would I be pitching 3 resources? I would like to play this red unmovable.
Red unmovable,
yeah, overkill.
Block. Alrighty, I Arsenal and pass.
All right. Let's see what I got here. What have I got here? All right. So Scour, which most importantly costs 0. Kadachi.
I gotta take 1.
Kadachi.
I gotta take 1.
Pitch yellow. Red drone.
Block 6.
Ooh. All right. Now let's get this right. Drone to the bottom. Recycle these cards like that. Put my Kadachis back. I have no equipment, but that as always, man, that Hope Merchant's Hood. I think that was one of the first cards we kind of previewed, if you remember going back. That card was like previewed at the Hobby Master event, and all right. What's your turn, Ian?
My turn. All right. I gotta make some moves here, or that Kadachi Ninja Death Spiral is gonna get me. All right. I'm gonna play Vela Flash red, pitching yellow. I'm gonna show you a lightning press to lightning fuse it. So if Vela Flash was fused, you may play the next non-attack action card this turn as though it was an instant.
Next non-attack action card. Okay. How many cards you got in hand?
Yeah, just the 1.
Okay, but so what's this coming in for?
This is coming in for 5.
Okay, what's in my hand?
Yeah, no, for me, the first, I think it was the second calling here in Auckland that was the calling that I was working. I got to run the beat up the car deck, and I went 33-3. Well, the deck went 35-3. I think I only took 1 of those losses, I think, or maybe 2 of those losses. But yeah, no, it was that was hella fun, and seeing a whole lot of players from old games that I hadn't seen in years that have come out of the woodwork to play this new game was super cool. I think that's one of the big things for me here in New Zealand is seeing a lot of the old school players who are returning from like many years off, coming back to it.
It's pretty hard to pick out a lot of the highlights problem because like we've gone from like the very smallest events up to the biggest event, because like we did have some small events like Sydney, we put a lot of effort into it, but like it was a small event and it was cool, but we're only something like 40 odd players in this huge cavernous theater room, which was badly lit, unfortunately. All right, I'm going to block for 5 with a flick flack and a blackout kick.
Alrighty, I am gonna then play Lightning Press to give it +2.
Okay, I will take that too.
Alrighty. Down to 5. I mean, it has definitely seen a lot of different stuff. Like, I mean, I really enjoyed the online skirmish. Personally, I got to play against a lot of internationals during that time, which was super cool. Yeah, so stuff like that has been really exciting. Add on to the game and stuff. So that's cool.
All right. I'm going to see if I can finish this, Ian. Let's get 2 cards out of your hand. Foster Fist,
really?
which gives me 2 resources and a 0. Kodachi.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to get, yeah. Oof. All right. Block there.
Kodachi.
Oh, I hate to do it, but block with the blossoming Spellblade.
Specialization. That's painful. But we all know you got to do what you got to do. All right, since I have go again, I'm going to, unfortunately, it's not a 6 power. It is a 4 power Wounding Blow.
You got me. I got 2 non-defending cards.
Oh, no. Oh.
You got me. You got me.
Oh, well, no, this is fine. This is the new season. I'm 1 up. Clearly.
now that you're 1 up, we're playing for the season.
Yeah. Thanks, Reds and Rogue. Hopefully, like Chris Gehring or somebody is out there watching me. At least going, well, Alan, that wasn't the worst. I always look, for some compliments from the devs, and if I can get Chris saying, well, that wasn't the worst you could have played, then I'm happy with that. But
unfortunately, I feel like if you get that wasn't the worst, I get that you did terribly.
Yeah, but that pool was like I don't know. I think it was a pretty good, obviously draft ninja pools are totally different. But that was just enough good stuff.
Yeah, and the drones are just so good. The 2 for 6, and it recurs, and the fact that you got to shuffle your deck once, is also
you mean the
red drone back.
The 3 red drone, because that 6 really, and it was an easy 6 as well, especially that turn. I got to I got to discount
that's the thing. It's an easy 6. There's no real have to discard or pay 3 for it or something. So it is pretty solid.
The only other thing is I was obviously very worried about not being able to hit I need to hit at least a yellow 0 cost because if I miss a turn on Kodachi's, then it's almost like a turn wasted.
Yeah.
So, and that's the idea behind kind of control Katsu sealed. So fortunately, every time I needed to get my Kodachi's online, it just turned up. But yeah, Hope Merchant's Hood, because the hand I had was all red, basically. So, and I had that immovable down there. I'm like, well, this immovable is going to rock, but not if I have to throw 2 or 3 cards out.
For it, yeah.
So yeah, Hope Merchant's Hood came in clutch.
And there you go, folks. There are 2 years on, and Katsu still holds his own against the Boogeyman Runeblade. So well done, Alan.
I did have a CLS Slogism. Can I think there's one open in the center I could Slogism. That's probably a bad idea.
You can technically Slogism the drones as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. I know it's interesting. Well, I mean, Kodachi Death Spiral is just one of those. God, I remember playing the precons before they came out, the Welcome to Rave precons with Katsu, and being like, oh man, this is cool. I don't know. It's kind of cool going back and thinking about how little I knew, but I had this amazing opportunity to learn all the stuff. We got to learn stuff before. I remember what happened is all right, so Chris gave me some precons to play with. They weren't proper precons, they were just printed versions, the test versions. And I remember going through it because I knew that a play set was 3, and then I was like, hey Chris, why is there 6 copies of this card in the deck? Is there something wrong with this deck? And I hadn't really clicked. I'd only played Ira, so I didn't really understand I don't know. I just didn't understand like the whole range. Was that even? Yeah, I only played Ira like 2 times, so I didn't really like click with the colors and the pictures really yet.
Yeah,
I mean, like, no,
that wasn't that they didn't show that in Ira. I believe Ira from the remember it didn't show the multiple of the same card with the same color.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's true because you just had blue headband, blue Releases Assault.
Yeah.
So that was crazy. I remember first legendary I put my eyes on was funnily enough was Mask. And I know that was the first one in Folder, and I was like, oh yeah, it's like one of those things you wish you could kind of go back in time so you could re-experience what it's like not to know about it.
I mean that's the thing. Like it's funny. Like I remember being at the release event, and they had the 4 heroes on display, but we were playing Ira, and I remember talking to James and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, which heroes do you like the look of and stuff like that?" And I really wanted to play Bravo. I really liked Bravo, and I really liked the look of Bravo, and then like as the spoiler season came out, like Crippling Crush got shown, Tectonic Plating, and I was like, oh man, this looks like the hero I want to play. And then I get my boxes. I think I got three boxes straight off the bat with my first Welcome to Wrath. 0 Guardian cards higher than rare class. Like didn't get any of the super rares, any of the majestics, didn't get the legendary. I was like, oh man, like these boxes are just telling me to play Dorinthia. I got like Glint the Quicksilvers, I got the Singing Steel Blades, the Steel Blade Supremacies, and I was just like, well, I guess I'm playing Dorinthia, and I never really got a chance to play Bravo because the cards didn't really fall until way later.
Because you were in Dorinthia because I traded you. Yeah, you were in on Dorinthia to begin with because I traded you my Brave Force Braces, so then you could pay Chris, so I could get my tunic because I didn't have a tunic. Yeah. So glad I sorted out that tunic.
I did get that. Ironically, my first ever legendary was actually a tunic, so I was pretty stoked with that. That was a good first legendary to pull. And I played. So I played Dorinthia for a bit, and then I remember playing against James in just sort of at the Calling Auckland, and playing against James at the airport in Sydney on the way back from Sydney, Australia, and really just playing Brute and just going, you know what, maybe Brute is actually more the class that I want to try and play, and that's kind of where I switched to Brute, and I kind of never looked back. I just love Brute. I love initially the what seemed like RNG, and then like the more you play Brute, the more you realize that you actually mitigate the RNG by your decision tree, and there's not nearly as much RNG in Brute as a lot of people think, and it's a lot of fun, and I've had a good run playing Brute in all its forms, and Rhina, KO, Leviah, and I think that has been one thing for me for the first as we are here 2 years in. I think the class that I have the affinity for is Brute, and I think that is my takeaway from the first 2 years is that definitely probably my highlights are creating the new Wraith Order and the Razor Wreath podcast with you, getting to do these and just us throwing our wrestling into our love of FaB. And just getting to play Brute, that's been super fun, and at the moment I feel like if you ask Regan, I've been playing a really interesting Leviah list, and I'm looking forward to playing more of that in the coming season, and I'm really looking forward to drafting in Skirmish Season 3, but also to rock out and play some more Brute. The absolute highlight, probably my greatest game in the first 2 years, was with KO. I first turn killed a Kano in a sushi night online blitz armory event, and first turn killed using Smash with a Big Tree, Scabskin Leathers, and a yellow Wreck-It Romp, rolling on the Scabskins, using the hardened cross strap, and doubling up on both this red Smash with a Big Tree and yellow Wreck-It Romp. It was glorious. Exact damage. Wonderful.
I know my greatest victories are against the dev team. And I'm not going to Skype because they were all in limited formats, but a draft where I drafted a really good ninja deck, and I managed to beat Jason in round 1, beating James in a Welcome to Wraith draft when there was like a damaged box of first edition, and we were both on Guardian, and I managed to get a win against James, and of course against Chris when we were testing Monarch.
The day that lives in infamy. The day that Chris lost to both of us, and we were both playing Brute.
Cards got nerfed. But I mean, obviously, just being able to get a win over those guys.
I guess that's probably our joint highlight, right? The day that we both beat Chris and forced cards to get nerfed.
Yeah, exactly. But they were good times, guys. Getting a win against those guys obviously means a lot. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I remember those definitely the greatest ones. All right, I think I need to wrap it up and get back to home and hearth. Well,
actually, before you go, just in that regards of talking about wins with devs, probably one of my favorite days of testing at the office when I worked for the company was the first day. Do you remember the first ever day that we played Ultimate Pit Fight?
Oh yeah, yeah. Are you going to go there?
And how Jason hates the format.
Yeah,
that's all we'll say on that. But that was wonderful. Yeah. Alan, always a pleasure to hang out and play some games. Yeah. Hopefully, we're gonna get to play a lot more games in the second 2 years of years of FaB. From here, we'll probably still be popping in and out doing Radio Reflex. Maybe not as consistently as we were before, but once lockdown gets back to life where we can be in the same place, it's not as hectic, we'll hopefully come back on a bit more of a regular route. But until then, there is plenty of content to go and see all over the web. Lots of podcasts, lots of people putting out gameplay, lots of people putting out finance stuff. I'm going to do a quick plug. The second birthday week, I am going to be playing in an Ultimate Pit Fight against Red Zone Rogue, DM Armada, and FaB TCG Cards. Jim from FaB TCG Cards. That I believe that's tomorrow night. We're playing that, and it's going to be really fun. We're doing a celebration of 2 years where we each take a different set each. So I've got Welcome to Wraith in that. I believe Kel's got Kel from Red Zone Rogue has got Arcane Rising. Stephen from DM Armada has got Tales of Aria, and Jim has got Monarch. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I opened my box for Welcome to Wraith. Not great, but 5 drones. So I'm glad we're playing Ultimate Pit Fight.
Yeah, we saw the power of drones today. So yeah, that sounds like pretty good.
All right, dude. Good to see you. Everyone else, stay safe, play some FaB, and remember, wash your damn hands.